This is Mike.
And Beck.
And we are Brew Crime. So, Happy New Year, I guess. Mm-hmm. Welcome to 2019.
Somehow, yeah.
We've made it. So this episode will be a little different. We're not going to have a bunch of cases for you or anything. This is a blooper reel. So we've had 9 episodes. One was the pilot, and then our 8 numbered episodes. Mm-hmm. And not everything went perfectly.
We're overachievers.
Yeah.
We just like extra content.
So we try our best to make the episode sound smooth, but there's outtakes. There's just laughing at the wrong time, which would really sound bad during a true crime episode. So we thought we'd put this together so you could kind of get a behind the scenes look.
Mm-hmm. I haven't heard it at all yet. Mike does all our editing, so obviously he has heard it. And
I hadn't thought of pulling the outtakes out. So I had like 10 hours of audio to edit, which was a lot of fun. So I'm not going to do that way anymore, but I kind of enjoyed these. So we've actually got a beer here to pair with it still. So this is from Bridge Brewing Company in North Vancouver. It's called the Nucking Futs.
It's perfect.
Yeah, because when things aren't going the right way, you kind of go fucking nuts. And it happened a couple times.
Yeah.
And sometimes you felt a little nuts after a couple beer. So this is a Hazelnut Milk Stout. 6.8% alcohol, 32 IBU.
It smells amazing.
It is completely opaque black with some brown head. Definitely smells like hazelnuts and chocolate. It's got a really, really sweet nose to it.
I tasted it ahead of Mike accidentally, so now I'm trying to poker face it.
There's like very little roast to the nose at all. It's just kind of a sweet aroma. It's nice though. It smells like dessert. Okay, it's got a little bit of roast on the flavor and a little kind of bit of smoke or something, but then it's got all the chocolate and hazelnut and a little bit of bitterness in there. It's nice. It's not as sweet as the nose says it should be.
Mm-hmm. Which is a good thing.
Yeah, it's a little drier. It's nice. Mm-hmm. It's actually kind of surprising. Being a milk stout, I thought it'd be sweeter than this. Because the lactose is a non-fermentable sugar. Yeah, there's just enough bitterness to make it easy to drink.
Mm-hmm. But still creamy.
Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully, while we play these outtakes and bloopers, it doesn't drive you Nucking Futs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's been a couple weeks for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You were out of country, or you're out of province.
Yep.
Try it again, because I can just edit it down a bit.
Sure.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
You're still a lot quieter, but that's okay.
I am just quieter in general.
Yes.
And did you want me to re-say what I said?
No, I can edit it. Don't worry.
We're good. Okay.
I guess the theme is on the road again.
Yeah.
So it's roads that... Oh, for fuck's sakes, where's the goddamn bottle opener?
This is going smooth as silk.
Hi, Mike. You're going to find this later.
We're kind of frustrated with things not working, and...
I think I'm just awkward.
That's you.
At the time. Introduced him to the Church of Jesus.
Oh, God.
She was arrested July 15th and extradited to Arizona on... Wait a minute. That doesn't make sense. Fuck.
What a professional.
16. Blah. Okay, the penalty phase... Okay, now I sound happy about the death penalty. Just wait. Or with the possibility parole of... Blah. Blah.
Blah.
We could just have a whole show of me going blah, blah. Because if self-defense was what really happy... God! If self-defense was... No. I'm like, what was that sound? And then I realized it was you.
Yep.
There we go.
Really, really manly.
There we go. So Vince had attempted to flee with the bus, but luckily the bus driver had acted... he moved around between jobs as fast food restaurants, I need to do a lot of editing too.
We're on a roll for this. It was
shit.
Started right before we even started recording.
Yeah.
Whatever. Shit happened.
Yeah, exactly. With what would appear to be undiagnosed...
Burps happen.
They do.
Brew Crime. Burps happen. That's a t-shirt.
Yeah.
T-shirt.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no shit.
Did you just do that? Like...
That's going to be cut.
No, but did you, like, make it happen.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
No, I'm fighting not to do it right now.
I'd end up vomiting on the mic or something if I tried that. Yeah, I am such a lady. Yeah. That is amazing.
Let's put that later.
That can be in the blooper reel.
Yeah, exactly. Want to tease your episode or your story? Let me do that now. You want to try this one quickly?
We're just going to cut this part out. So
yeah.
We received a typewritten letter that many opportunities per week this person had to put to and her son and a fellow teacher and her son. It was a picture of all four of them together. I just worded that really badly. I'm going to try that again.
No worries.
On April 14th of 2000... Nope.
You needed more beer first.
You shut up. And styled the same, and it had a razor blade, blah. Okay. Many of the letters that Joanne received... No. That was horrible. Joanne. In the school. And all this garnished from... Blah. Don't. All the No, what the hell did I type here? 1 second. They. That's what... It's not... Okay, yeah. Okay, I got it. Here we go. Nope. Oh my god. That's not helpful. Nope. It makes me think of the Finding Nemo when she's speaking whale.
Oh, Dory. Like that?
Yeah.
We're mature.
Oh my god. I say blah. No, blah. So much.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I had no idea. Oh dear.
Oh, it's funny. All right. We should add that to the end.
Yeah. School official. No. Having worked for the school for 22 years, in 1998, she sued, but she had paid for all those DNA tests. So the American Psychiatric... Is that your impression of your laugh or your impression of my laugh?
That laugh.
Oh.
No, they said they could hear us laughing.
Yeah.
Like this?
I
I don't want to be the idiot that doesn't press record.
Yeah.
Bodies and sexually provocative. Pal was forced face.
But because I was going to say something.
Okay.
Because I was just like...
Then start here.
Yeah.
On a campus, on the camp, Rollins was...
That's what happened to me and you laughed.
Yeah,
so
you
here
should
we
laugh.
are.
You should laugh. He did work as a waiter for some time in a Shreveport restaurant, though. A restaurant? I can speak again.
Mm-hmm.
This month's...
We're in a roll.
Yes. Like we always are.
Yep.
Start.
Okay.
You don't have to use it, though.
Yeah.
And I'll cut the banter out if...
Nope. This is horrible. Because it's not a case. You know what I mean?
Well, I just said story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
True crime story.
Delete all that
Yep.
shit. So Book of Mark chapters have been people that died at these service. Some teach that neither husband nor wife ordinance of foot washing in compute... No. I'm going to start that again. Randall Wolford, nicknamed Mac. He's the Pentacle... I can't find it. Serving a snake bite from separate cider and larger... blah.
And longer.
But Ric Flair on that. Woo!
The wrestling.
That was loud.
The wrestling comment. I barely know what that means.
Oh, sad. Byron, help me out here.
Oh, how do I pronounce his name again? 1 second.
Do you want me to look it up?
No, I think I still have the video on the computer. I don't want to see his name wrong right off the bat.
Hey, Mike. You're gonna find this editing later.
Oh, yeah. Because
I love how many times you're like, hi, Mike.
I like to leave you little gifts.
Yeah.
So that you can
Easter
get a laugh
eggs.
while you're editing our hours of crap out.
Yeah. It's perfect.
It makes me wonder how long the episodes would be if we just decided to do like live kind of versions, just strict recording. It would be like
Let's wait a little while for that.
So much, but it might be interesting.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah. It's like Therault.
Yeah.
That's not right. That's English. How do you say it?
Rock Terrio.
It's Terrio? That's how you're supposed to say that? I've seen that name a million times at work. That's never how I say it in my...
Theriault was born on May 16th, 1947 in... he was raised in an ultra-Catholic family that was part of...
Said it loud.
Yes. And even though he grew up in a very French area of Quebec, he managed to learn and read... One second. I'm going to close the blinds because I'm getting all kinds of clear.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Fortunately, after a few years, he developed severe stomach pains, and by the mid-70s, he was able to get people to leave their homes. Oh, I already said, didn't I? Whoops. He formed...
Sorry. It's your face.
I know. I think it's Sault Ste. Marie, Quebec. But I could be wrong.
Sault Ste. Marie is in Ontario.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Something Marie, Quebec. Actually, no, it's just Saint Marie, I think. Saint Marie, Quebec.
Saint
there we
Marie,
go.
Yeah.
Let's cut that.
Yeah.
Bibercool. It's a good thing I know my Canadian geography, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, I have an unfair advantage because that's where I'm from. But
That is true.
not Sault Ste. Marie. Ew. No. But Ontario.
Unless you're from there and then not ooh.
Well,
we
no.
like you too. Maybe not.
There are exceptions to every rule.
That is true. I'm not a smart man.
No, don't say that.
Totalitarian. Sometimes much of this sick abuse was as... in the end, Jacques... at the end... Let me go back. I missed something there. Cut that. I'll just start at this paragraph. A supposed religious man doled out... Or... I think I just got to fix this sentence.
Sure.
Followers abandoned him, and he is...
Grady Stiles Jr. I'm already going to have to stop because I did not open the synopsis for this. Wait, cut that part.
Okay.
Included a character witness. One sec. Start that one again. Pause. My ear.
No.
My freaking ear.
Oh, jeez.
Throwback. Oh, shit. That was that beer that exploded when we opened it, wasn't it?
I think so. If it is, then it's coming up.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, Mike.
Nope. I was like, I can't take my headphones off. Yeah. Yes, it exploded.
That's why
That was exciting. That bottle was a little overcarbonated and exploded all over me, all over the floor. We got most of it left, though, so it's in our glass now. All right, so did that... we're starting well already.
It's going great.
I'm having a bad start to the day here. I think it's this. Threw me off. 56-foot tall cross, and it illuminated... Or, at its peak, this attraction... Or, fuck, I'm having a bad one.
It's a lot of bubbles.
I don't like this beer.
Yeah.
Because it threw me off when it exploded all over the place. You can email us at feedback... Or no, that's the wrong one.
I friggin' knew as soon as I took my hat off and had my stupid hat hair, you'd be like, let's take pictures.
Happens every time, doesn't it?
Yeah, you always take pictures when I clearly have no idea you're doing it. And then you take pictures of yourself. So your pictures look great. And I'm just like...
Selfies never look great. Come on now.
God. Horrible. Put this in after burning sensation on her lips and tongue. What the hell? Okay. And after the laughing.
Yes.
The Nope. The part on the back where all of the flaps meet in the middle had a folding D flap. They also found a box of envelopes. 3 of the envelopes. Envelopes.
Now I'm going to start burping.
Now that it's your turn.
Just in
right?
time.
It's fine.
I'm going to go postal here.
Ooh, bazinga. Killed his mother and her dog. Then shot. Just try to, like, talk slowly and, you know, but whatever. I think I'm awkward enough that I can be like, words. Blah, blah, blah. That wasn't too terrifying.
No. You did well. You did better than I did the last episode for sure.
But that's because your beer jizzed on you, right? Like this.
Oh, Jesus. Explode again.
No, this won't. But I need that bottle opener.
So wasn't that last one wasn't going to explode either.
Let's do this.
Okay, sorry, I forgot to pull up the website.
Inexcusable.
Hello.
Mukalakahiki. Come on, you want to lay me.
Moana. Words. Bless you.
Sorry.
Bless you. Another one.
Sorry, I wrote this poorly.
Shit.
Sadly for his mother, she was able...
Has
Words are
nothing to
really
do with
hard.
fear.
Remix.
Wow. Wow. That was amazing. I am so happy I was just barely sober enough to witness that.
Let's have another drink of beer.
Cheers. What?
This is not my greatest day. When police...
Remix.
Bullets.
When police searched...
Does that body roll? You can see Remix.
Wow. I don't
Wow.
usually have this much trouble speaking.
No.
Words are hard.
Remix.
Remix. It's the new word.
Let's take shot.
Remix is totally Nina's word.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like we're going to be hearing a lot more of that.
I think so too, yes. Although it might be more at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Depending.
Shots.
And I mean...
Shot.
Shots.
Shots.
Got
Got it. I
Shot,
got what you're
shot,
putting
shot,
down.
shot,
Over here all day.
Shot.
It's a terrible song.
Everybody.
Oh, God.
Remix. Okay.
So if you
Hopefully
want to...
you're not just like crying in despair at this point.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
if you are,
Cut that part
grab
out.
a beer.
Yeah.
So by the time our next... didn't go off prematurely, I guess, then.
No. Like Christian was Jesus. We have a live studio audience here, consisting of our wives giggling on the couch. Marlon had her admitted to a psychiatrist. Robert was acquitted of his mice. Nope, that's not the word.
Of his mice.
Yeah. Thank God. Those
No.
mice are really after him.
I don't know what that was about anymore, but those mice. Fucking mice.
The news in July of 2000. What the fuck? God damn it.
There's going to be a couple more, probably.
Yeah, just wait.
Do, 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 do,
They're scared.
do, 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 do. Okay.
Okay. Only 10 weeks later, Christian was filing for an annul. Nope. I should pause and take drinks.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's more editing for you. You know what I mean?
Don't worry
Then I
about
end
that.
up because my throat's so dry.
Oh, here we go. Here's her in her bunny costume. Her parents had immigrated to
What the
Canada.
hell?
I don't know what that was about anymore.
Bunny costume. I don't remember that.
That was talking about oh shoot, what's her name now? Dorothy Stratton.
Oh,
in
yes,
her
yes,
Playboy
yes.
bunny outfit.
Right.
It was like, oh, what does that even mean? Ugh. Her parents had immigrated from Canada. Can't be from Canada.
Yeah.
Nellie fell for an employer who ended up getting pregnant with their third child. But it was not only his looks that got him the nickname.
God damn it.
I saw that coming.
Yeah.
As of summer,
Having our wives here listening was really fun, actually, because
Yeah.
they kept giggling at stuff, and then it just made everything more funny.
yeah,
Yeah, it was nice.
kind of loosened it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Although I think I was a little tense at the start, just because there was an audience.
Yeah.
But once we got used to it, it was good.
Yeah.
As of the summer of 1978, I can read. I wasn't born yet.
You Yoda'd that sentence.
I did. Galaxina, a low-budget science fiction spoof movie. The movie played... I worded this really badly. One sec. Quiet Peanut Gallery.
Yeah. I tried to watch that movie. It was so bad. It was unbelievably bad.
And you love B movies.
I love
them.
bad movies, but this was the wrong kind of bad. Oh God, yeah. Peanuts.
You can do it.
I was just gonna say, oh no.
Okay, Wheezy. All right, I'm going to try this again. Take 13.
Amber, shush your mouth.
Dorothy would proceed to fall in love with the director, Paul Bogdanovich, and the two started an affair.
She's got a thing for Pauls.
It seems like it. She ended up moving into Peter's hotel suite. Or, what?
Peter left out of it. Okay.
Oh, did I write that wrong? Thank you. That's the problem. Peter and Paul.
How did they?
They know him because he's a famous
I don't know anything.
director.
Okay, we'll go back.
When the filming of the movie ended, Dorothy followed... What the hell? I started writing the wrong name here everywhere, I think.
I did that in my notes one time. It was real confusing.
It is Peter, though? Let me just make sure... Because I feel really stupid if I recorded the whole thing.
And then we had to go back and edit it out. And by we, I mean you. What's the word I'm looking for? He'd been... You used the word earlier. Please cut this stuff where I look stupid. He'd been...
Well, don't worry, because I cut the stuff where I look stupid, too, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Then we share it later. It's a little rougher. Just a heads up.
That's a warning to the two of you on the couch. What? Okay. It's going to get rough.
Yeah. Rougher, yeah. I have to say it again anyways, because I messed it up, but the little in the background. I don't want to be laughing at the end of that sentence.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I can read.
He knows.
I'm just going to try that sentence again. It's a really long sentence. Poorly written. Paul Bogdanovich and told him the news. Peter Paul. Fuck.
Call him Mary.
No, I know we're getting to that. We're getting to that.
Jesus Christ. Classic Stephanie.
No, it's Amber. It's Amber.
This is what she does all the time.
I was just mentioning it.
We'll be watching a movie and she's fucking Wikipedia. She's on IMDb. I'm gonna spoil the shit out of this movie for you.
You'll never guess what happened later.
You're gonna have a full gag reel just on this episode with these ladies.
Oh, it's good because we need more gag stuff
Oh
for
my
the.
God. This is
stuff
a
I'm working
gold
on.
mine.
He said that.
We can.
He say they.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quality English there.
Mm-hmm. Hear you walking.
Look, it gets everything.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's
No,
fine.
no.
It's fine. It's fine.
Damn it! Let me just change it so I can read this sentence properly.
Yeah.
Because now I'm stressing about having the wrong name there and then fucking up the rest of the sentence. It is on the record. Oh, Bryan Adams co-wrote a song with Vince Vaughn, the story with the writing. Oh fuck! I can really read, truthfully.
Such a classy bitch.
So true. And we're saving that.
Yeah. Perfect. It's too late, Stephanie. You already married me. Okay. I don't want to sound like I was laughing.
Mm-hmm.
Island is located in the Bay of Bengal. I said that wrong. In 1956, India declared the island a tribal reserve and prohibited... Nope. The Navy sent a rescue party to the island, and they discovered that the survivors had managed to repel the attackers with sticks and stones. No. Wait a sec. I have to cut that out. There was a sentence missed here.
Okay.
Okay, so after the most terrifying of prey. Fucking kidding me?
This isn't the Halloween episode.
Should I go back to the beginning of that paragraph?
It's not your fault.
They took the coconut and cookware and left the beast. Oh, sorry. Wait, one sec.
Do, 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 do.
Okay, one sec. Go back.
Norris.
Maybe I'll just restart the paragraph, actually. In 1991, the first instances of peaceful contact were recorded. On January 4th, 1991, the Sentinelese approached a routine expedition party without weaponry. That's not a word.
I like rappinery, though. I don't know why that was funny.
I couldn't see you, but it looked like you were smirking.
No.
And then I was like, he's going to laugh, and then I'm going to laugh. But you weren't even smiling. I'm just insane. I'd have to cut that, because I had contradicting resources and forgot to update my notes. I'll just say that his mother shared. Sorry. The Sentinelese responded to those attempts, but police arrested 7 fishermen, or 5 for Oh my god. Police arrested 7... Jesus Christ.
Fishermen. Fisher people. So mine, my title is Robbing Banks Does Not Pay.
Hell with that.
Really? Start that again. On November 7th, 27...
Toboggan.
I love your random toboggan for no reason.
No. Chesterfield. So Canadian.
Yeah. Eric Rivers, a 24-year-old.
One sec.
Eric Rivers, a 24-year-old. I'm 24-year-old.
24-year-old.
I can speak.
So we get t-shirts made. Yours would be I can speak. And Nina's would be remix. And mine would be blah, 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 blah. We have to get those done.
We do, actually, yes. Yeah. Get that on the back.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I'm sorry, how old?
Surfer.
Okay. Or should my shirt say
He's 24. He's 24 years old.
Fucking children these days.
God damn it. I'm so glad we did the celebrity episode first. Okay.
It's warm in here. All right. Fuck's sakes. That's how he strikes. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
The diaphragm strikes out.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
All right. And we're going back on air.
Sherry Pitts, Shatarka's mother, said, quote, my daughter... God damn it.
My daughter.
I'll get it. Third time's the charm.
Sometimes the peanut gallery just doesn't help.
No. Makes it more entertaining, though, that's for sure.
Sure does.
Oh, man. I think that's meant to... Oh, fuck.
Fuckity fuck.
Keisha Jones said O'Neill's breast injections caused her immense anguish. Oh, fucking hell. She said that she was too embarrassed to leave her home. She couldn't leave her... No. I'm going to start that paragraph again. Yep.
Classy right here. Ooh, that beer's excited.
Mm-hmm. Bit of a squirter. What? Who said that?
It wasn't me. And as such, she had been... Oh, let's start that again. American authorities worked with Canadian... I think that was during that one.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Quiet in the peanut gallery.
Shut up there. Don't make me come upstairs.
Can I start again? Yes. I'm almost done. It's okay. But I love the irony of a drug smuggler staying in an ill... But I love the irony of a drug... I love... I love the irony of someone who can't say drug smuggler.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, jeez. I had fun with those.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. That's the whole gag reel.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, we ended up losing, I think, the audio for I think the pilot and I think the Halloween episode, so I don't know what there was for outtakes there. I wish we had those still, because I'm sure we had some good stuff there too, especially with the pilot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think that there would have been a lot of speaking of bloopers,
Yeah,
fuck
exactly.
me.
And I'm not editing the bloopers out of this one.
Perfect. I think there would have been a lot of bloopers in the first one because I had no idea what we were doing. So I didn't really understand that I could be like, no, I made a mistake.
Yeah.
Start again. So I just kept going even though I totally fucked up.
I mean, I've been podcasting for quite a while now, just not scripted. So it's a little harder. You get tripped up, but you've never podcasted before this. So.
No. No.
Totally new sitting in front of a microphone.
Yeah, well, and I had just started listening to podcasts not really that long before we started, so... But yeah, no, I was clueless, especially in that first episode.
But I mean, that was way back on June 24th, back when we were doing once a month episodes, and
oh my God.
I think we've got a lot better. I think,
and
we're now doing 2 a month now, and getting a little better at getting them out when we want them out.
Yeah, we'll see how we're gonna have to get more strict with our summer schedule, though. Summers are always more busy.
We'll probably just have to try to get ahead of ourselves so
Yeah.
we have stuff in the bank so that when things get screwed up, we've got something to go with.
Yeah, totally.
Well, we mentioned we got a bad review recently. I'm not going to read that out because that guy sucks. But I'll read out this review from iTunes. And if you leave us a review on iTunes, we'll read it out every time. So this is titled Love. It's a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts from Snowpenny in the U.S. I like this podcast very much. Thank you. So far, good stories and nice chemistry between the hosts. Serious but with a dry sense of humor. I can really appreciate the research and hard work that was put into making this podcast. Thank you very much. Thanks for leaving that awesome review.
Mm-hmm, that's really nice.
So hopefully you've enjoyed this. We enjoyed making all these terrible outtakes.
Yeah. And I think, Mike, you were saying we'll be attaching the outtakes onto the ends of episodes.
I think, from now on, I'm not going to save them all up. I think I'll just start throwing outtakes at the end of our episodes. Mm-hmm. So you can, when you get to the end, past the promos from the Hopped Up Network and then from another true crime podcast or kind of spooky podcast that we share, we'll have our bloopers there, I think. Mm-hmm. So, just a couple of minutes, hopefully.
Yeah.
In every episode.
Hopefully it's not too long.
Hopefully maybe we get one episode there's no bloopers.
Probably not, though.
No,
yeah.
Probably not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So thanks for tuning in. We'd love if you'd leave us a review on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts.
Mm-hmm. But only if it's 5 stars. If it's a bad review, you can just shove it up your ass.
You can leave a bad review too. You just suck.
Yeah. We will make fun of you, though.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
You can check out our store at brewcrime.threadless.com. You can check us out on Facebook. We've got a Facebook group. It is facebook.com/groups/brewcrime. You can find us on Twitter at brewcrime. You can email us at brewcrime@pacificbeerchat.com. All right. Well, thanks for listening, and hopefully you are ready to tune into our next episode later in January.
Mm-hmm. We hope you had even half as many laughs as we did listening to this nonsense.
Exactly. Thanks for tuning in.
Okay.
And also, shut up upstairs.
Yeah, oh my God.
Brew Crime's intro was created using Creative Commons Attribution Licensed Audio from purple-planet.com, soundbible.com, and freesoundeffects.com. This has been a production of pacificbeerchat.com. Brew Crime is part of the Hopped Up Network. Here is a sample of one of the podcasts you can check out by going to hoppedupnetwork.com.
I'm Caroline King.
And I'm Ashley Powers.
And we are the hosts of Bitch Beer.
Every other Tuesday, we feature the women who brew, market, distribute, serve, and love beer in the hopes that their stories will inspire the women and men who haven't taken the plunge.
We want to dispel the myth that craft beer is scary.
We're here to prove that the days of being ridiculed for drinking bitch beer are over.
Any beer can be bitch beer. Beer doesn't care who's drinking it.
You can find us on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and right here on the Hopped Up Network.
Cheers!
Now here is a promo from a fellow true crime or spooky podcast that we really enjoy. Hope you'll take a listen.
Hey, true crime listeners, check out our podcast, I Said Goddamn. We're a true crime comedy podcast hosted by two besties who like to share messed up cases that make you say goddamn. Every Sunday, we try to one-up each other's story by sharing a horrific case the other has never heard of. Along the way, we splash in some wildly inappropriate jokes and colorful language. Listen every Sunday from any of your favorite podcast directories. Also, follow us on Twitter at ISGD Podcast or visit our website, isgdpodcast.com.